I did not learn about the Tuskegee Airmen until I came to the Air Force Academy.
It's part of our history academically, but it's also part of our heritage as members of the Air Force.
I just learned about their trials, their tribulations, their drive, their motivation to help desegregate the Air Force, to do the missions that they did in World War II, just their phenomenal record with the Red Tails.
Their combat record in World War II was absolutely incredible. And as a person who aspired to being a pilot, and a black pilot at that, they were natural heroes for me. They put their lives on the line for a country, really, that didn't view them as worthy, but they did it anyway.
To be able to go through that and come out on the winning side and really set that trail for us to follow. And if they hadn't have done that, there would have been no path for me to follow.
Our armed forces were desegregated largely as a result of what they did in combat in World War II, proving that black people could serve just as bravely and gallantly and credibly as anybody else.
I think it's taken so long, almost 60 years, for me to become the first black female fighter pilot for multiple reasons. That was something that I definitely struggled with, was not knowing that I could be mentored by anybody. I looked for somebody like me, and when you're a pioneer, there's nobody ahead of you. There's a barrier in just knowledge of things that we can go out and do. I think sometimes that people don't know that they're capable of greatness.
Now I'm sitting here right now largely because of what they did. I was commander of a bomber unit in the Air Force, and one time I was at a Tuskegee Airmen convention, and our former chief of staff brought me up to the front of the stage, and he looked at those Tuskegee Airmen in the audience and he said, "Could you ever have imagined when you were fighting in World War II and escorting those bombers, that one day the command of those bombers would be led by a black man?" Original Tuskegee Airmen actually started clapping. I think the reason that they were clapping was because they knew that they had set the foundation for me to have the stars that I have and to have the position that I have.
I mean, I was just shocked that it was 2000 when I graduated, that there were still glass ceilings to break.
But I also want to set that example for the others who look at me, others who might say, "I've never seen a black pilot before."
We have to celebrate it every opportunity that we get, and not let things that the Tuskegee Airmen have done for this country and for our society and for Black America go to waste.